It's your returning champion, Elgintensity, aka Lana Trapowski. Grammy and Blue Ribbon winner Lizzo has produced a reality show to pick her next plus-size backup dancer. It airs next month on Amazon and aims to increase fat representation in the media, as though chunguses have trouble finding work these days. Let's hear how the woman with the ludicrous hair and food abyss stomach plans to glorify obesity by showcasing women with enough thunder thighs and hail damage to bring new meaning to Dancing Up a Storm.
Now with Lizzo, the Grammy-winning singer, gracing the cover of Variety, talking about her upcoming new reality series and representation in the industry. Janae Norman has the details. Good morning, Janae.
Hey, Lindsay, you know it's been a few years since Lizzo told us about her DNA test results. Turns out she's still 100% that girl.
Her BMI test results, on the other hand,
Working on a new album, a new show, and using her platform to emphasize the importance of all types, shapes, and sizes of representation.
when you try to look like a muse from Hercules but look more like the mascot from Mucinex.
Yeah, the rumors you've heard are true. 2022 is poised to be Lizzo's year. The three-time Grammy winner appearing on the cover of Variety.
Another magazine cover where the jelly rolls and cottage cheese that fat acceptance activists claim are beautiful get photoshopped out. The only variety that I associate with Lizzo involves the comorbidities of being so fat.
Opening up about her upcoming reality show, her new music, and changing the face of representation in the entertainment industry.
The way you dress is a reflection of yourself, which explains why the underside of Lizzo's hat brim looks like a cross-section of one of her arteries.
I'm not really trying to change culture. I feel like I am culture.
She's only a culture because her enormous body is especially suitable for growing cancer cells.
And I change, and I grow and I evolve. And I think that I'm a sect of culture that hasn't been seen like this before, being a part of the intersection of fat, black, and woman.
In that case, the one in the back missed the intersection. The fact that Lizzo kept her on the show after the casting call speaks volumes, because that's not how she normally acts when she doesn't get the bucket of slop that she ordered.
In her new Amazon show, Watch Out for the Big Girls, debuting next month,
We thick and we pretty and we know what we about. It's the battle of the big girls.
Lizzo produces and hosts a reality competition to find her next backup dancer.
If you can go through all the rounds without suffering a heart attack, you win. What a contest. Her truth is really just her excuse to promote an unhealthy lifestyle for financial gain. Everyone on this show is so dense that it should be renamed Dancing with the Neutron Stars.
Hey, ladies! I hope that the industry can see the value in bigger bodies, darker skinned bodies, and getting them jobs, getting them booked, busy, and blessed.
Fat people have made it in show business, and they didn't even have to rely on shock value like Lizzo. These two, for example, never grossed anyone out on purpose and did just fine for themselves. Many know them for the Parkers and set it off, while Lizzo's known for being a porker who sets off everyone's vomit reflex.
Because we are valuable, and we are talented, and we can do anything just as good as anybody else.
Except living long and healthy lives. Whenever obese people can do something that they're supposed to do, like engage in moderate physical activity, they get pity points. The most prominent curve that these butterballs have is the one that they're graded on.
As for new music, Lizzo calling her next album, expected sometime later this year, the most daring and sophisticated work she's ever done.
Brace yourselves for more daring and sophisticated songs about being a fat ratchet. I hope she steps up her pen game too. Lizzo should stop ending consecutive lines with yeah and start ending consecutive days with caloric deficits.
I've stopped chasing the self-love flag or whatever.
She won't chase a self-love flag, but she'll sure as hell charge at a red flag. To wave one in front of her, just criticize her appearance and she'll go on a rant on IG Live. She might cosplay as a muse, but in real life she's a giant who'll get blindsided by a nobody like the Cyclops.
The prize, and realizing I'm the prize and I need to sit back and let everything come to me. So I think this album is a reflection of that.
So Lizzo was asked to pick which artist she'd most likely feature out of a long list of famous singers, and she chose Harry Styles, saying because of the nature of their relationship, they're both similar musically and like to go into their own little worlds.
What an interesting dynamic. A former boy band member and a current lap band candidate.
And create music, so stay tuned with that. But Lindsay, when it comes to someone who loves themselves, is comfortable being themselves and trying to help others do the same, Lizzo, 100% that way.
Right.
You can't possibly love your body when you destroy it through your lifestyle and diet, and obese bodies aren't beautiful. Even when it was popular to paint fat chicks, they still weren't as big as Lizzo. There's a difference between looking Rubenesque and looking like Ruben stuttered. Lizzo drew from Greek myths for her Rumors video, but she draws from scientific myths for her fat acceptance platform. Lizzo could easily hire backup dancers the way most singers do, but creating a reality show around it glorifies obesity. She might have played a muse in her video, but in real life, Lizzo is Limos, because all she does is cause people to eat themselves to death.
0.
Like the video and subscribe to the channel, now.